Right, 8. Oh, come on, my head. Anyway, 8:30, nice sunny Tuesday. Some of this nice temperature, nice sunny day, nice sun. Unfortunately, work. Okay, part 2 of my value for dollar vlog for today. It's 6:44. Right, so yesterday I talked about food, now I talk about commodities, right? So because of food, the range, just a little recap, from $2 to $15. Okay, the gap is big. Now, commodity is another thing as well, because if I'm willing to pay like $8 on average on food, or up towards $20 for food, I can actually get a decent entertainment, right? Movie tickets, $20, that's the high end. On average, about $13, that's the that's the entry for movie tickets. So yeah, that's one, right? And if I'm talking about DVDs, Blu-rays and other stuff, that's about roughly $23, right? So that's cost of entertainment. I'm gonna exclude beer and all those stuff because I don't drink beer, even wine, But for the sake of argument, beers here you can roughly get about 5-6. No, if you go to a pub, it's about $8 each. Yeah, it's about the price of food. Cheaper, I think. Alright, lowest I saw, I think it's about $5, excluding tax. So I'm gonna say 6. So that's about the same price as Malaysia. Actually no, Malaysia is a bit more expensive in terms of value, but in terms of conversion, Malaysia is still cheaper, because Malaysia can get like 5. I remember I bought $5 ringgit beer cans, right? Not so sure if you go restaurant and eat, but I'm gonna say 8 ringgit versus $8 here. So Malaysia is definitely cheaper, that's for sure. Right, for canned drinks and all those stuff is about $1 to $2. Very normal, same like Malaysia. You can get 99 cents of the cheap dollar mart. Right, and I'm gonna use the dollar mart here as well, because most items is ranged between $1 to $5. On average is $3. That's the price of a meal. If you eat, you can buy an item. So that's here. In Malaysia, it's a bit different. Actually no, in Malaysia it's about the same as well. 5 ringgit, you can go to Daiso. I'm not so sure there's Daiso here, but I know there's a few dollar shops of 5 ringgit shop. So it's more or less the same. Now here comes the nice part. A bit more expensive commodity. Like me, I like to play games. Game costs around $80 new, right? $80. That's like, if I eat fancy food, that's about 1 week, or rather 4 meals. If I eat cheap food, okay, then that's a month, right? 1 month worth of budget, because if I use a $2, so $80 divided by 2, 40, that's about a month's worth of food. And then telecommunication, phone bill, that's about 20, well, I'm paying about $30, which is same as Malaysia, 30 ringgit for a month. That's low end, right? Cheapest of the cheap. Of course I can go cheap as $17, but I have to pay for when I call and use data, so no point having that. Up a little bit, so that's about $22 before tax. After tax, about $25. Plus minus, I'm just gonna round it up and put $30. Unlimited mobile internet with a cap, or rather speed limit cap, that's right now being introduced at $75, which is the same as Malaysia, 75 ringgit, which is what the one I have. Awesome. So in terms of daily expenditure, not much difference. However, commodity, that's where the interesting things come. Here, bicycle costs about 100 $200. In Malaysia, you can get around the same price, about 200 ringgit for a decent bike. I got a share bike, which is $75 for the whole entire year. Well, except for the winter, of course. In Malaysia, we don't have. So, yep, that's one downside. Alright, so being a gamer, of course, I have PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and blah blah blah. Right, here it costs $300 to $400 on average. Right, sometimes they got discounts, so they go lower. Like Black Friday, it's easily $250 flat. Great. Malaysia, it's about 1,003. Right, the lowest I saw was 1,000 ringgit flat. So yeah, electronics here are a little bit cheaper in terms of value. In Malaysia, it's more expensive, right? Laptops cost here a high end easily $2,000 to $3,000. In Malaysia, that's 9,000 ringgit. That's like 3 or 4 months worth of salary, and that is considered if you don't eat and pay bills and pay stuff. Here, 1 or 2 months, right? 3 months. Yeah, that's 3 months of spare cash, right? If it's 1 month, of course, you eat up all your entire salary. But if it's 3 months, it's like, yeah, spare cash. A entry level or a decent laptop costs about 1,500 Canadian dollars. That's about roughly 1,200 US dollars, which my friend or colleague just bought, which is around the ballpark of maybe 2 months worth of savings here. And that's it. Very simple. So commodity here, because of the exchange rate, is definitely an interesting thing. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. Sun.